So today we'll talk about searching. Along with sorting, searching is another very common algorithm. In searching, we want to look for the occurrence of an element in a list of elements or an array of elements. So let's write a simple piece of code to do this. So we will assume that our collection of elements are numbers, they are integers, and we're looking for the occurrence of a specific number in that list. So here we have a program called searching review, and you obviously have the scanner object followed by an array of numbers, which is of length 20. We also have an integer declared, which is the number we're looking for. The first part of the program initializes the array nums to a set of random numbers from 1 through 100. Next, we print the list. Then we prompt for the number that we're looking for, and with that we will be writing a little snippet of code to find the integer num to find within the array nums. So one simple way to implement this would be to declare a new Boolean variable. Let's call it founded. So we'll declare it here, and we'll initialize it to false. And then further down here, we will use a simple for loop. Let's copy this for loop from here. And in the for loop, we will check if the current element, nums, is equal to num to find. Then we will set founded to true. And after the for loop, if founded happens to be true, then we can say that we have indeed found the element. Else, we can say that it is not there. Okay, so let's run this and see what happens. So it shows you a list of 20 numbers, and let's choose one that is indeed there. So let's say choose 57. 57, and say yes, it's there. Now let's run it again. Now let's choose a number that we're definitely not there. So 52 is not there, so let's use that. 52. No, it's there, so it works fine. Now this for loop can be further optimized. You notice that even if we find the element, the loops keeps on going all the way to the end of the array, and that's not really necessary. You can stop as soon as you have found the number you're looking for. So the way we can do that is with a break statement. So as soon as we have found the element, we certainly will set the variable, but we can also do break. And so if it's a very long list and you have found the number you're looking for right in the beginning of the list, you can stop and you don't have to go all the way to the end of the list. Now let's say if we were asking a slightly different question and we were asking to find the element in the array, but we as well wanted its position. So how would we do that? So for that we would need a new variable to hold the position. So let's declare that here. We will say int. Let's call this variable numpos, and we'll initialize it to a non-existing position value. So let's say it's a -1 because that possibly could not exist. And then in the for loop, besides setting founded to be true, we'll capture the position. So let's say it numpos equals I. And in the message here, we will show it. So we'll say, yes, it is there at position, and pause. Okay, let's see if this works. So we have a list. We'll enter the number 75, which is at position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as the fourth position. So let's see what happens. Yep, that works. And of course, if we run it again and we choose a non-existing number, let's say again, let's say it's 72, which doesn't exist in the list, still works fine. All right.